this works to control the low end in a very easy way. Let's use it on this bass. First, you have a threshold here, which will indicate the compressor where to start compressing, and you choose the frequency to compress from that frequency and below, right? So you have till 250 to compress, and so everything from this point and below will be compressed by the threshold that you indicate. You're gonna see here the gain reduction, the compression happening. You can boost the low gain here. If you lost some volume with the compression, you can compensate, right? It's like a makeup gain. If you double click any control, it resets by default. And you have also an enhancer that adds harmonics in the low end. You choose here if you want to enhance a certain number or a frequency range here, and you add harmonics in the lows with this. So yeah, with this plugin you have everything under control in the low end. You don't need another plugin to control that, and you can solo it to hear only what's happening with the processing of this plugin. Let's use it here on this bass guitar, for instance. It starts to compress here. Let's compress from 120, for instance, and below. You can really use it aggressively. Right, so you lost some low end, of course, because of the compression. It's clamping down, but you compensate with this, but in a much more controlled way. That's what's going on down there. Let's add some harmonics. Let's check it out in context. The low end, it's more filled with the bass, because the bass was very dynamic, and with this plugin you can have it more consistent. So the low end, it's filled with the bass guitar all of the time, not only in some parts, right? And it's not a matter of volume, like you can hear. It's a matter of the bass is more controlled and consistent. Therefore, the perceived loudness increases also. Before, every note, it's heard at the same intensity. And this enhanced control is pretty cool. Let's use it finally on the overall mix. We're gonna control from, let's say, 200 and below, all of the low end of the mix, the kick drum, the low end of the guitars, the bass guitar will be controlled with this very, like in seconds, you can do that. all of that will be controlled. Let's compensate a bit. You can hear the harmonics there. Distortion, right? Saturation. Yeah, since the low end it's more controlled, it's more consistent, and it's all the time you perceive the same low end. It's not changing all of the time, it's not dynamic, and we are reducing the dynamics of the low end with this. So yeah, pretty cool, my friend.